Hey, beautiful soul. If you're a survivor of narcissistic abuse, you've probably asked yourself at some point, was it my fault? Yes. I've also asked myself this question several times. Maybe you even blamed yourself for staying, for not seeing the signs, or for loving someone who hurts you. Don't do that to yourself. Yes, don't do that to yourself. Stop blaming yourself. But today, I need you to hear this loud and clear. It was not your fault. 100%. It was not your fault. And in this video, we're going to unpack why you must stop blaming yourself and how letting go of that guilt is a powerful part of your healing. By the way, this is the second video in our Don't Make These Mistakes series. And thank you for watching the first and also deciding to watch the second, because we're going to go into 11 videos, because we talked about the general 10 mistakes to avoid, and then we are now talking about each mistake in detail. And so this is the first mistake, which is blaming yourself, and we are saying stop blaming yourself. You're not to blame for whatever it is that happened. And so why should you stop blaming yourself as a narcissistic abuse survivor? Before I delve deeper into the video, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Iyabo, Oyawale, and by the grace of the Almighty, I'm a narcissistic abuse survivor. And on this channel, I share narcissistic abuse recovery tips, as well as biblical wisdom for dealing with the scourge, the pain, and the mess of narcissistic abuse and emotional trauma. And if you are serious about healing from narcissistic abuse and emotional trauma, you're going to hit the subscribe button right away in order for you to become a member of this strong and supportive community where we hold hands virtually in our fight against narcissistic abuse. And so hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications, because we go live every Saturday on this channel, 12 noon WAT, talking about different aspects of narcissistic abuse. And this Saturday, we are talking about how to deal with the rage and resentment you feel after narcissistic abuse. I tell you, the rage and resentment you feel after narcissistic abuse is 100% justified. It's a normal emotion to feel after the mess and the pain of narcissistic abuse, but you don't have to be consumed by it. Been there, done that, and this is what I did, and that is what I'm going to teach during the live stream. So don't miss the live stream. Join me 12 noon WAT every Saturday, and I wish to see you in the live stream. Don't forget to turn on notifications after subscribing so that you can be notified when we go live, as well as when we post new videos, because we are constantly posting new videos. And so let's get into the video proper. And so why should you stop blaming yourself as a narcissistic abuse survivor? Now, narcissists are master manipulators. Let me repeat, narcissists are master manipulators, and they're not just toxic. They're not just toxic. They are calculated, and they groom you. Yes, they actually groom you. They condition you, and they love bomb you. They condition you to question your reality. And so, no, you didn't fall into this. You didn't fall into this. You were psychologically trapped by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. And so you must stop blaming yourself, because the narcissist is a master manipulator. Narcissists are master manipulators. Second reason why you should stop blaming yourself is because you had empathy. And that's not a weakness. It's not a weakness to be empathetic. And your ability to care deeply, to forgive, and to want to fix, that's not a weakness. That's not weakness at all. That's humanity. You are being humane. And narcissists prey on people like you because your heart is their favorite playground. And they want to mess with your heart. They want to mess with your head. They want to mess with your emotions. But that says everything about them and nothing about your worth. You're worthy as a human being with empathy. And so don't blame yourself because you were empathetic. You wanted to fix someone, and you wanted to love deeply from the heart. No. The third reason you should stop blaming yourself is because you were trauma bonded. Let's talk science now. Trauma bonding is real, and your brain literally got hooked on cycles of abuse and reward. And basically, the cycle of abuse involves praise initially, love bombing initially, attention initially, and then it moves to devaluation, it moves to withdrawal, and then the cycle continues with love bombing again and devaluation. And so you are trapped in that cycle of abuse, and it makes you blame yourself. Now, this isn't about weakness, it's about survival instincts being hijacked. And blaming yourself for that is like blaming yourself for a wound you couldn't see. You never saw the wound. And so stop blaming yourself. It's just all about trauma bonding. But the trauma bond can be broken. And if you check our videos tab, you'll see a video on trauma bonding recovery. Very powerful video. Go and watch it, because trauma bonds can be broken. They were broken in my life, and they can be broken in your life too. Okay, the fourth reason you should stop blaming yourself is because blame keeps you stuck in their control. Blame keeps you stuck in their control, and self-blame is a sneaky form of control that the narcissist trains you to adopt. It is all part of the control tactics of the narcissist. Self-blame is part of the control tactics of the narcissist, and they gaslighted you so much, you internalized their voice, you internalized everything they wanted you to do. And every time you blame yourself, you keep their voice alive. It's time to take your power back. It's time to extricate their voice from your life, from your head, and replace it with your own voice. And so blame keeps you stuck in their control. And so stop blaming yourself in order for you to extricate yourself from the control of the narcissist. The fifth reason why you blame yourself, you should stop blaming yourself, is you didn't know better. But now you do. Now you know better. And so stop blaming yourself. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had at the time. And so stop blaming yourself for what you didn't even know. And you did what you best you could do with the tools you had at the time too. Now you have better tools. You know this channel. Yes, I know this is a show. It's a plug, but let me quickly make it. This channel is your source of knowledge when it comes to narcissistic abuse. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart that if you keep following this channel, you are definitely going to get off the hook of the narcissist, just like I did. I'm a living proof that it's possible to get off the hook of the narcissist. And by following the knowledge on this channel, I tell you, you can break free. By the way, knowledge is your tool when it comes to liberation from the narcissist. And so knowledge is going to deliver you. The Bible says, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And this is the truth that we share here. I share my truth, how I got liberated, and how you can too. And so I quickly had to make that plug. Just pardon me. Okay, let's move on. Now that you're waking up, you got to choose differently. You didn't know any better then, but now you know you're waking up. And so you get to choose differently. Blame keeps you stuck in the past. Responsibility, however, sets you free. And so take responsibility 100% and get free, get liberated. And so you did what you could with what you had, but now you know better. And so stop blaming yourself because you didn't know better at the time. Now, another reason you should stop blaming yourself is because forgiveness starts with you. Forgiveness starts with you. And so you don't need to forgive them right now, but you must forgive yourself for not knowing, for trying too hard, for staying too long. Yes, I know. You must forgive yourself because forgiveness is the foundation for healing. And it starts with self-forgiveness. And we got a live stream on self-forgiveness right on this channel. If you check our live tab, you will find a video on how to forgive yourself. It is blessing lives, and I know it will bless your life too. And so go ahead and click our live tab to watch that video, that live stream on how to forgive yourself. Now, your healing depends on your ability to give yourself grace. And so as much as it's important to forgive the narcissist, you must forgive yourself too. But forgiveness starts with forgiving yourself before you think about forgiving other people, because you cannot forgive other people if you don't forgive yourself. And another reason you should stop blaming yourself is because you are not broken. You were abused. I repeat, you are not broken. You were abused. And let's make something clear in this video. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not dramatic. You are not too sensitive. You are a human being who was emotionally and psychologically abused, who was emotionally and psychologically damaged. But you're not beyond repair. I am a living proof, yes, that you can get healing from whatever psychological damage that has been meted out to you, from whatever emotional damage that has been meted out to you. You can heal, yes. And you're a survivor, rising in wisdom, strength, and clarity. And I'm super grateful that you decided to watch this video, because this is one of the tools that you can use to break free from the grips of the narcissist. Now, if this message spoke to your heart, I want you to comment below. I choose grace over blame. Yes, let's flood this space with healing affirmations. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs this truth today. Now, stop carrying what doesn't belong to you. I repeat, stop carrying blame. Stop carrying what doesn't belong to you. The shame, the guilt, the blame. Release it today, not tomorrow. You are not the villain in this story. You are the hero. You are the victor. And I'm proud of you for being here. Very proud of you. I'm actually rooting for you. And you are not alone. And healing is already underway. Like I always say, healing is possible. And I'm a living proof that healing is possible. Thank you for watching this video. By the way, the third video in the series of Don't Make These Mistakes is underway. And so watch the third video in the series, which is gonna be about why you should not rush your healing as a narcissistic abuse survivor. Why you should not rush your healing as a narcissistic abuse survivor. And that's the third video in this series of 11 videos. And so keep watching. We are going somewhere with this. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot. And I'll see you in my next